What is good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs for you and your person, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. All right, I just got to see where this camera's at, then we're going to get started. All right, what's good? Vibes only. Cecilia, Heather, Queen Aries, Denise, girl, what's good, beautiful? Sorry, my kitty is getting in. Hold on. Okay. I know she aren't. All right. All right, what is good? Hey, ASG, Susie Q. All right, we got a brand new deck too, by the way, tonight. This is a brand new deck. I shuffled it good and gave it my blessings. So we are going from Aries right down to Pisces. Hey, Chica Pop. Oh my goodness. All right. Going from Aries right down to Pisces. Yes, it's a brand new deck. They can be a little bit slippery, but it's fresh. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides, for them and their person? What do we have for Aries? For them and their person, universe, spirits, and guides, 3 shuffles. Let's get J-Dub. All right, Aries. Overall energy for you. I feel like you're trying to emotionally move on from someone while low-key still kind of peeping on them, okay? I feel like emotionally you're not letting yourself be upset about something. You're also in a space where you're trying to avoid being petty about things that may have upset you or may be upsetting you, but it's like I don't know, you're still kind of, I feel like you're seeing if this person can pick up that you're upset. Okay, because there's something here where you feel like I don't need to conform. I'm not the person that should conform here. I'm not the person that should. Do I have my mic on? Yeah, okay. It's like you're in a space where you feel like you're not the person that should be the one to conform. You feel like this person does not consider your feelings when it comes to their choices, and it's making you feel disrespected, or it's making you feel like they don't really love you like that. Now, I do feel like you guys got something new coming in, I'm not going to lie. But let's stay on topic. When it comes to you and this person, I do feel like you're still feeling quite a strong connection with them. However, you feel like if you give into the situation or submit to the situation, you're just going to be enabling some type of behavior, whether you're in contact with this person or not. I do feel like the two of you will be in communication this week to some degree, and it's going to make you feel pretty fucking good. Okay? Excuse my language. It's going to make you feel pretty good. I feel like you are connecting with this person in the physical. I also feel like there's going to be some intimacy for you this week, Aries. Okay, this kind of feels like some makeup magic going on for you this week, because something is coming in that's making you feel really good. That's kind of giving you this sense of like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, because yeah, I feel like there's something this week that you're trying to move past. You're trying to not be petty. You're trying to see if this person is picking up what you're laying down, or you're trying to see, man, these are really slippery. Brand new deck, guys. You're trying to see if this person is going to take note that, okay, maybe Aries is sad. Okay, maybe this is a common sense thing. Maybe I should already know what Aries is sad about. And I do feel like you're going to be hearing from them, or there's some type of like unexpected communication, or someone's making plans with you, or you're hearing that someone is making plans with you, and it's making you feel really good. So I do feel like you're going to be in connection with this person. It does feel more so, I do feel like someone's getting you hooked on a potential. Like this kind of feels like that sugar daddy coming in that's going to make you feel all nice and going to make you feel like things are going to change. You're going to make up. There could be some intimacy going on. And I'm not saying things won't change, but it does feel like they're coming in, making you feel really nice and with some type of plan. And you feel like, okay, this is good. Okay. Is there full-blown commitment or marriage or signing dotted lines? No. Okay. Now, when it comes to your person, I do feel like they're recognizing, Aries, that, sorry, I missed something here. Thank you, Danny girl. I appreciate that. So Aries, I do feel like this person is recognizing that you're being overly critical with them, or they're recognizing that you're not going with the flow. Maybe not. I don't know, this person feels like some type of plan is not working to have you come back around. Like this is someone that is realizing that you're not coming back around, or you're not like, if they're just trying to like brush past something, you're not just brushing past it. Like some type of like hope for their it's almost like this person was hoping to get away with something, or hoping like maybe this person canceled plans with you, or maybe this person tried something with you, but they didn't really have a solid plan. It's kind of like someone that was hoping that you would look past something. Okay. This person was hoping that you would look past something. Now, I do feel, Aries, you put, I don't know, I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. See, the problem is, Aries, this person does see you as someone that they want to be with. They're looking at you like the grass is greener over there, or they're looking at you as you are someone that the two of you have a lot of potential. Okay. The problem is they're not really bringing much to that potential. Okay. They're in Wonderland. They're like, oh, wouldn't it be nice? It's like Beach Boys. It's like they're in a space of like, man, we could be such a nice couple, or things could go so well for us. But they're all talk, no action. That's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's someone that's not really bringing much to the table. And I feel like they're more so fantasizing about an ideal in their mind between the two of you, rather than actually bringing anything solid. And I do feel like this person is going to get you caught in this like potential, because this is someone that's been thinking on what things could be like between the two of you. But I do feel like they're ignoring a lot of facts. And I feel like if this person was inconsistent with you, Aries, that's not going to change. That's not going to change. To be quite honest with you, I don't even really know why this person is messing with you, because they do feel some sense of completion with you. I mean, what's that Two of Wands? The Empress in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. See, this is someone that is feeling neglected because they feel like you're tending to a lot of other responsibilities and other things. Like this is someone that is seeing you tending to other things, and they feel left out. They feel neglected. And they feel like the lack of growth between the two of you is because you're neglecting them. You're putting all your time and energy into the kids, or to this, or to your work. Okay. They're not taking any consideration that maybe it's because they're just not, they don't got anything to bring to the table, or they're not doing anything, or they're not, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit of a problem. I don't know. I don't really feel like this person is very serious. Eight of Wands, very impulsive though, very spontaneous. There is going to be some type of like spontaneous communication or passion. Okay. I don't know, this kind of feels like leechy. Like, you know, those guys that are, or girls that are kind of like a leech. You know what I mean? They want to cling to you because as long as you're making them feel that type of way, it's like giving them something, but they don't really have anything to bring to you to make you feel that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like this person is going to be communicating with you, but I don't really see them actually, like if you really thought about what they're saying and what they're doing, you could easily say, okay, well, like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Why should I commit to you? So I feel like this person is really just going to get you caught in a dream of some sort. Now, the thing is, Aries, is I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to make a major choice, or there is going to be an opportunity for you to choose something else, whether that's choose between two different people, or choose a totally different life path that can completely change your life. There is a major choice here. But with this Page of Wands, I feel like whatever that major choice could be is kind of being distracted by, ooh, that feels nice, or ooh, you're a good kisser, or ooh, you know what I mean? That, yeah, we could make things work. I mean, what's that, Lovers? Give me a little bit more on that, because I do feel the King of Pentacles. For some of you, the universe is trying to get you to focus more on your work, and what you're tending to. It's like the universe is wanting you to take yourself a little bit more seriously when it comes to your reputation, your work, your money matters, your business, something of that nature. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, see, the thing is, Aries, there's something here that you're either overly dependent on or someone's overly dependent on you. And there is a major choice or opportunity for you to kind of get a grip on something that has had you overly dependent on a situation, or to stop letting someone else be overly dependent on you. Or even potentially, if there has been a situation where you have been flaunting this fantabulous, I just made that up, life, you could actually create a life that's like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse sometimes tends to talk the talk, or they tend to kind of flaunt a life that isn't really real, right? It's like there's something here that you may be able to make real. Sorry if you hear that yelling. The boys are watching a game, so they must have just got a goal, or a good goal or something. But anyways, hockey game's on. So there's an opportunity for you to put more energy into your work, your money, or to release this dependence. There's some type of dependence where you may feel like you need someone or someone needs you, okay? So you could be dealing with Taurus. We also have Gemini, strong Taurus energy. Taurus and Gemini, or Virgo. So no, I feel like you have someone that may potentially just waste your time. And I'm not saying they're a bad person. I just feel like they're more focused and honed in on what you can bring to them rather than what they can bring to you. Okay? So, all right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus. What's good, you love, be more, Vanessa, 1 in a milli. A milli here, a milli there. All right, what do we have for Taurus and their person? Taurus always dominates Aries readings. I know Taurus and Aries for years have been like hand in hand in my readings. All right, what do we have for Taurus and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Taurus, 3 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So someone's lack of optimism, or there could be a misconnection happening here between you and someone, or you see someone in town, but they don't really notice you. Or you're kind of recognizing, Taurus, someone isn't really happy with you, okay? Whether they're not wanting to go out, you're offering to go out, they don't want to go out, or there's some type of like negativity, I'm not going to lie, going on between you and someone else. Like someone's not in the mood, and you're definitely getting very clear on why someone's being vindictive with you this week. So I feel like someone will be a little bit vindictive with you this week, or you're recognizing someone is upset. It's giving you a little bit of a reality check, and it's also putting you in a place where you may feel like you need to maneuver in a way that you don't want to, but you're recognizing someone is not happy with you. Now you can reverse these if you want, feel free to, but it's like you're recognizing someone is not happy with you. It is kind of draining on your energy. It's not really inspiring you, but it's also, I don't know, I feel like there's some petty energy going on between the two of you. This could be running into someone in town and they say something under their breath, or they make a dig of some sort, or you're becoming very clear of like, oh, that's why you blocked me, or oh, this is what's going on, okay? And whatever it is, it does kind of give you, it triggers you, it does trigger you. It makes you feel like, do you know what, maybe I should be the bigger person, or do you know what, maybe they're right, or do you know what, I get why they're upset with me. Like something here is making you very clear on why someone is upset with you this week. And it's really that simple. It does have you a little bit hesitant, but it more so has you feeling the need to play your cards right. Like you may be aware, Taurus, I mean, it's not going to be for everyone, but you may be aware that you said something or done something that may have not been up to your par or this person's par. And whatever that is, you're going to find out what this person is upset with you about this week. And it's going to come through vindictiveness or saying something under their breath, or they're just kind of nagging or bitching about something, or you're running into them in town and they say something. Something is making you clear, okay, this is what you're upset about. And you do seem to be conforming to the situation in some way. Let's clarify that with the Knight of Cups. And the Lovers in reverse. Well, I feel like you're trying to be emotionally mature about a poor choice. I feel like you're aware there was a poor choice made. And to be quite honest with you, whatever this is, I don't really feel like you have a conscience about it, but you're aware why, or you understand why they may be upset. I don't feel like it bothers you. Like from your perspective, it's like, this is just who I am, or I really did mean that, or like there's something going on that you don't necessarily have a conscience about, but you're still making the effort to be emotionally mature, that maybe the two of you had misaligned values somewhere, and you're trying to take accountability for whatever that is. So I don't know, I feel like your person's a little bit vindictive with you this week, or something's going to become very clear, okay? They're saying something, or they're bitching about something, or they're emotional, or even guys are sometimes more emotional. So maybe you run into a guy in town and they say something. It doesn't make you feel good, but you're also in a space of taking it as an opportunity to be emotionally mature about a poor choice. Why? Why is Taurus doing that? I don't know if you want this person, the King of Wands. Well, I feel like you're in it to win it with this person. I feel like you're in a space of feeling, honestly, you have the confidence to do it. Whoever this person is, not only are you very attracted to them, but you also refuse to show weakness to this person. Like you're in a space of rather taking control of whatever is going on than showing weakness or showing a lack of confidence or allowing them to make you feel some type of way. You know what I mean? So you may be recognizing someone's trying to make you feel a certain way, and you're contradicting that by remaining in control. Do you have passion for this person? Yes. Sorry guys about my talking. You do have passion for this person, but you're more so taking it as an opportunity to show this person, no, you really are attracted to them, or you really do care about them, and you're not allowing yourself to feel a certain way, but you are taking an opportunity to take control of the situation. Okay? So I feel like your intentions are to take control of the situation and show this person that you have the confidence, or like you're not second guessing yourself. You know what I mean? There's something you're not second guessing yourself about. Some of you, you're just taking it as an opportunity to not lose control. Like you're trying to not, add fuel to the fire or something like that. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, I feel like this person's a little bit indecisive. Why? Because they do have strong feelings for you, but they feel like they have to control those feelings because there's some type of family situation. This person may also feel, Taurus, like your family, okay, in-laws to them maybe. It's like this person, there's a family dynamic that they feel is very enmeshed with you. Whether you're in another relationship, whether your family members are becoming a bit of a problem for them, there's something to do with a family dynamic that has this person having a hard time seeing a future with you. Okay, so whether you're, like I said, you're in a relationship or there's some type of family matter situation that has this person trying to control themselves, but it is causing them to lack faith. So this person's a little bit stuck. They're a little bit stuck and in their head about what to do because they're recognizing that they have feelings for you, or maybe the two of you have children together, or they're seeing you as their happily ever after, but they constantly, take a pause to reflect on the facts and recognize there may not be a future because of some type of family dynamic, okay? Or your family, something pertaining pertaining to something else you're enmeshed with, or maybe they're enmeshed with, okay? For some of you Taurus, this person may feel like they have responsibilities within their family that has them in their head and not really having faith in the situation, having a hard time seeing a long-term future, or even putting in the work to have something play out, because they feel like there's too much entangled here that is working against what they feel is the responsible thing to do for them, okay? So they're kind of stuck in their head. Six of Pentacles. If you're in a relationship with this person, Taurus, I feel like they're lacking faith in it, but they're still there because it's like a transactional thing for them, or they're the father or mother of your kids, or whatever it may be. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that does value you, but they're also in this space that the longer things don't change, whether you're in another relationship or whether there's problems within the family dynamic, the longer things don't change, the more they're justifying giving you bare minimum or nothing at all. Okay, they're in a very give what you get type of energy. So I don't know, this person, I don't know, they're showing up in a pretty solid energy. Like they're not confused on why they're confused, if that makes sense. Or they're not confused on them feeling like there's an inability to make a decision. What are they wanting from Taurus? This person may want you to stop overlooking something. Queen of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. So this person may feel like they have been actively seizing opportunities to express or sulk, or like this person feels like you are choosing to miss opportunities by, like, because this person is wanting you to not overlook something, not overlook a missed opportunity, not overlook why you're missing an opportunity, or if there is something pertaining to discontentment within a home or family situation, this person is wanting you to not overlook something because they feel like it's insensitive, okay? So this person's wanting you to not overlook something. Or if they're in the family dynamic, Taurus, this person is wanting you to stop overlooking their responsibilities within that situation, because it's making them feel like, how are they going to connect with you or talk to you if you can't understand the fact that they're just not going to abandon their kids, or they're just whatever. Like there's something here this person wants you to not overlook when it comes to why they moved on, or something like that. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have strong Aries energy. We also have Gemini, Taurus, and Aquarius. But I don't really see you getting much from this person. Like they may childishly, or they may say something a little bit recklessly, but they feel like you deserve it. Six of Pentacles is like a lower scale of the Justice card. That's why the guy's holding a scale, right? It's like this person, it's like someone that feels like whatever they're doing, if it's petty or whatever they're saying, they feel like you kind of deserve it. Or however they're handling the situation, they feel like you kind of deserve it. Like you should have known better. Something like that. So they may recklessly do something or say something without care, because they feel like you keep overlooking why you missed an opportunity, or their discontentment within a home or family situation. But they do have strong emotions for you. I feel like they just want you to stop being insensitive to something. Now, you have Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini and their person? What do we have for Gemini and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? One more. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Gemini and their person? Overall energy for you, Gemini, the moon, 7 of cups in reverse. So I don't really feel like you're, I don't know, that's not really giving a lot of much of anything. 7 of cups in reverse, 6 of swords. Seven of cups in reverse. Five of pentacles, 5 of, damn, Gemini. I don't know, I gotta clarify that moon. I don't know what's going on with the moon. So, okay. I feel like 7 of cups in reverse, 6 of swords. I do feel the moon. See, let's just put it this way, Gemini. Something is happening this week that's kind of touching your feels, okay? And it's kind of causing you to go into the possibility or the realm of the unknown, but it's creating a lot of fear. You have a lot of fear associated with this person for whatever reason. Potentially because you've already received some type of reality check with this person, or some of you guys are just not feeling optimistic to even explore your options for whatever reason. It's like 7 of cups in reverse is like you're very honed in on your reality. Whatever your reality is, you're very honed in on that. You're not really exploring too many options, or you're having a hard time giving yourself permission to kind of see past your current situation. Even if that's the current situation with this person, you're having a very hard time, like if you have a negative experience with this person, you have a very negative or hard time seeing past this. So with the moon card, you are in your feels about it. I don't know, the moon, you're kind of keeping your emotions hidden, but it's out of fear, or it's out of like not being sure if you can trust this person. The moon rules the 12th house, right? The 12th house is about like possibility, but it's also about fears, hidden enemies. Can I trust this person? Like what's beyond the veil that I'm not seeing? You know what I mean? But the moon can also, you know, birth completely new experiences. So it's like this duality that you're not sure what side of the coin to pick. And when it comes to this person, something about the situation is, I don't know, Gemini, this person kind of makes you feel not good enough. I don't know. Why the moon? Some of you guys are choosing to keep your emotions to yourself because you feel like this person has already abandoned you, or already made, like there's something with the situation that already created some type of loss. Some of you are potentially still grieving a situation, or there's something here that is very triggering to you, or you're still dealing with this feeling of being out in the cold with someone. So you're like, this is kind of the energy of recognizing, okay, I'm still going through things, or I'm still going through heartbreak, or I'm still going through grief, or I'm still going through something. So it's like, I don't really want to look at my options or something like that. I don't know, Gemini, because you're not really in the best mind frame when it comes to love or this person, likely because of something that happened in the past. Like you're still very honed in on something that happened in the past, or you're very honed in on a past person. Like, for example, if a new person is coming through, you're not giving this person anything. You know what I mean? You're not even talking to this person. You're not in a very chatty mood, okay? Because you either feel like, well, the last guy said that and look what he did. You know what I mean? It's like there's this fear going on. Feeling like some type of shattered reality has you focus on the negative of the situation. So, I don't know, you're feeling kind of grimy about love, or at least this person this week, because of something that happened from the past. Now, there is likely someone that is trying to pursue you, Gemini, but it's going to be very hard for them to get through this, okay? Because let's just put it this way. The moon card, yes, you have feelings for them, but now you're in a space of feeling, is this safe? Okay, whether it's new or old, is this safe? Because I've experienced you before, or I've experienced someone like you before. You're kind of in a space of focused on the negatives of whoever this person is, which isn't really leaving a whole lot of room for growth on your part, or like when it comes to this person, or when it comes to communication. Because the Six of Swords can be someone that is moving away from danger, right? They're trying to do whatever they need to do to keep those waters calm. And it can be someone that kind of you know, goes with the flow or says whatever they need to say to keep the peace or keep those waters calm. So I don't really feel like you're being real with this person emotionally, but it's because of something that you're still grieving, or it's because of something that already happened between the two of you that makes you feel not good enough, or makes you feel like this person doesn't love you, or something like that, okay? So you're not really in the best mind frame, and you probably just don't trust this person. You could be thinking irrationally as well, or feeling like this person is manipulating you or something like that. So not in the best mind frame, okay? But whoever this person is, Gemini, damn, there's a lot of honesty and effort coming through, okay? This person may want to turn over a new leaf with you, or this is someone that is wanting to confess some things, okay? Like this is someone that is desiring to, now I'm not going to lie, we do the Nine of Cups to the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this person does see you as their wish fulfillment or someone they desire, but the problem is they may be feeling a little bit insecure in their status or what they have to offer you or whether they make enough money for you. Even if you're in a relationship, there's something here emasculating them, or even if it's a woman, it's like something here is making them feel not good enough or adequate for you. Okay, so I do feel like this person is trying to, this does kind of feel like a persistent oversharing of energy, like someone that is oversharing, you know, what they can do for you or whatever it may be, because they're feeling insecure in themselves or in their status or in how much money they make, where there is a bit of oversharing going on, okay? Seven of Wands in reverse. This is someone that is very vulnerable to you. It's like, if it is a past person, they're aware that they have a weak defense to something. Okay, so it's someone that is being overly giving of information or their desire for you or their interest for you. If it's a new person, Gemini, for whatever reason, they just feel like they don't have an advantage with you for whatever reason. So it's like someone that is like trying to show up in a consistent way, or someone that is trying to confess something or be honest about something, but it is coming from a place of being a little bit insecure in themselves or what they can offer you, so it may come off a little bit weird, okay? But there is honest communication coming from this person. If it's a past person, they're aware that they may have to approach you or communicate with you in a different way. The Seven of Swords in reverse can be like, well, with new information comes new ways of handling a situation, right? It's someone that's already been down this road and they're trying to do things the right way this time because of new information they've experienced with you or with past people. It's like someone that is trying to just kind of put their best foot forward. And they may, if it is a past person, they may have a conscience about something. Okay, I don't know. It's like someone that's oversharing, trying to turn over a new leaf or trying to start a new connection on the right foot because they do strongly desire you, but they're also feeling a bit insecure in themselves. I mean, why is that King of Pentacles in reverse? The Six of Pentacles. For some of you, Gemini, this person's feeling emasculated because you've already given them some type of generosity. Okay, so for some of you, Gemini, this is someone that you've already been very generous with, or there's already been some type of like giving on your part that makes this person feel insecure in the situation. I don't know. Like, for example, maybe if it's a guy and you just started dating or talking, like you may have already given a lot to them and it's like now they're feeling kind of stupid. I don't know. There's something pertaining to generosity or something that you've given into the situation that this person truly does value, but also makes them feel small. Okay? So they are interested, but they don't know how. I feel like this person doesn't know how to approach you. The Seven of Wands in reverse can be like someone that doesn't really know what they're looking at. Like they don't know where to, they don't know what they're looking at or what they're dealing with, but they know they want you, but it's like they either feel like they have a weak defense or they feel like they have a disadvantage here. So honestly, I don't really see you giving this person anything. If it's a past person, you may even be petty with this person or say some things because you're seeing them, or you're in a space of feeling like there's a possibility I can't trust you for whatever reason. So you may end up like being petty or saying something very ruthlessly, okay? So I don't know. What is Gemini's true feelings for this person? I don't even know if you want them. I mean, you must have had feelings, or there's just something from the past that you're still grieving. Three of Swords in reverse is what you want. So you may be just wanting to heal from this situation and control your emotions. I don't know. I feel like you lack tolerance for this person at this point. You're wanting to control your emotions. For some of you, you feel like there's a third party that makes you feel like you need to control yourself to some degree, or you're just, what you're wanting to heal, or just not let this person get to you. So I don't know. Because some of you, you just straight up lack tolerance for them. Or you may be pissed, or you don't know how to, if it's a newer person, you may just not know how to talk to this person right now because you're still healing from something else. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We also have Aries. Pisces or Aries. I don't know. Something's got you all up in your feels, or feeling like you can't trust someone. Okay. All right, Cancer. All right, what do we have for Cancer and their person? What's good, Amber? Brooke? What do we have for Cancer? And their person. Three shuffles. Do you guys even understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit harder than I thought. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry, okay? Well, this is like a trial. All right. Your overall energy, Cancer, Ace of Pentacles and Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. High Priestess in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. You could be coming out of the cold with someone, or someone's coming out of the cold with you. There seems to be an opportunity to come to some type of compromise. And it's derived from you expressing your desires. Like, there's some type of desire coming to the forefront. Okay. Death in reverse, Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're trying to get on the same page with someone or cooperate with someone. Tower in reverse, King of Cups. Now, this could be this person. I can't tell yet who's initiating this. Okay. Because sometimes I like to read the feminine energies as more so receiving energy. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you may be receiving an opportunity to compromise or come to some type of agreement because desires or secrets are coming to the surface, okay? That is making things a little bit more easier to work with. So I feel like you and someone else are improving on the nature of your relationship. There seems to be a lot of love and empathy, support that you're bringing into the situation. Some of you may be trying to express apologies to someone, or you're just giving someone your full support. There's someone here you're giving your full support to. Tower in reverse may end the Death in reverse, sorry. It's probably a past person, Cancer, or it's probably someone that you care about a shit ton, even if it's a brand new person. This is someone that you care about a shit ton. It could be in the workplace, okay, where you're recognizing, okay, I care about you a shit ton, okay? I don't want to fuck this up. So I'm not going to say anything stupid. I'm not going to do anything stupid. It's like, this is you giving your full cooperation or willingness to learn more about this person. It's like you may be learning something as well, or learning information that allows you to kind of cooperate or get on the same page more. Even if it's a current relationship, this is you becoming presented to information or secrets or desires that have you being like, yeah, like I can work with that. Or it's like it has you inspired to improve the way you give into this connection, okay? And you're in a space of like, I don't want to fuck this up. This is something that you see as something that has a lot of potential. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, it does feel like a bit of a fresh fresh seed or something that you may be realizing is going to take time, but you're here for it, okay? Again, some of you just work with this person, but there's someone here you're giving your full support to. You love them, or you're, you know, expressing apologies, or you're trying to cooperate with this person because you see the value in it. Or you're recognizing that you and this person are on the same page. So even if it's a current relationship, you're starting to feel like you're getting something to work with. Like, yeah, let's move or do this or do. It's like something here is making you feel like you and someone else are on the same page, which has you feeling like you can salvage the situation, okay? Now, when it comes to this person, Cancer, I'm not going to lie with you. I don't really see this person giving a whole lot. Now, it's not because they don't have feelings for you. It's actually because they feel like it's unrequited. Okay, this person may feel like you don't have feelings for them, or you don't truly love them, or this is a one-sided situation. I do feel like you're dealing with someone that is very independent. Okay, even if you're in a relationship, this is someone that is very independent, very self-sufficient, financially good. But I don't really see this person putting in a whole lot of work when it comes to the relationship. The Justice card, Knight of Pentacles. They are interested, though. This person is interested. Very interested in you. So I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of feels like someone that's being a bit of a pillow princess, okay? Or it's just someone that is like not really taking responsibility for their interests. It could be because of their integrity system or something that they're already, the Justice card, there could already be some type of like maybe this person's ethics, or they're already, some of you maybe they're already in a relationship, or there's already some type of contract or something that they're trying to be fair about or rational about or cautious. This person is trying to be cautious about something they're already wrapped up into, or cautious about the facts in a situation, okay? They are very interested in you, though, but they're kind of keeping to themselves. If you work with this person, for example, this is someone that is going out of their way to walk by you knowing that they're looking good, smelling good, and all of that, okay? Like, this is someone that may be kind of flaunting themselves a little bit to you, but they're not actually giving into the situation emotionally or when it comes to their overall effort. Why? Why? Empress in reverse. Well, again, they may feel like you don't really support them, or this person may have children. Empress reverse. One more. Why? Strength in reverse. If you're in a relationship with this person, Cancer, they feel like you have a very overbearing mother that makes them angry. So they're kind of making a point at the moment. If you're not, that's specific. For some of you, this person, they're just feeling neglected, and it's kind of making them feel inadequate for you. So it kind of makes sense why this person may be kind of like walking by you knowing they smell good or look good. It's like someone that's trying to get your attention because they feel like it's one-sided. They are interested in you, but they feel like they need to take a cautious approach because they may feel like you work together, or there's already a relationship, or there's already agreements that they need to consider. So the reason they're kind of keeping their distance is because they feel neglected, or because of children. Something that is making them either angry, okay? Again, for some of you, there's a mother in your life that this person doesn't get on with, or they just feel inadequate because they don't really feel like you're reciprocating emotionally. Do you know what I feel like this is, especially if this is new? You're in a space of like, I don't want to fuck this up, right? I recognize that you are someone that the two of you are, like, maybe you feel like the two of you are on the same page. You have a lot of feelings for this person. You don't want things to end, or it's like you see an opportunity. You're over here in a space of, I don't want to fuck this up. This person over here, like, man, Cancer isn't doing anything, or Cancer isn't flirting with me, or Cancer isn't like showing me any signs of concern, when you're just in a space of trying to avoid a disaster. You know what I mean? When they're seeing it as you're not interested or you don't care, you're over here feeling like, I'm just trying to avoid a disaster because I really do give a fuck. You know what I mean? So that's sometimes like when you find people that you care too much about, you can fuck it up more than like a normal person because you're now second guessing everything, right? I feel like there's mixed signals going on between the two of you, where this person's interested, but they're feeling like you don't really care about them or support them. Or they don't feel like you care about them like that. So they're just trying to be like, take accountability for being responsible within this connection. I don't know. I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of you are just playing it too safe, where this person just feels like you're not interested. Some of you, you're just trying to like keep everything together. Like if there is a mother or children involved, you're just trying to keep everybody happy and like avoid a disaster. And this person is seeing it as like, well, you just don't care about me then if you're not willing to address or acknowledge my feelings, something like that. So I don't know, mixed lines going on. I mean, let's get you a card of advice right quick. Queen of Cups is your advice. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. If this is someone that you have a history with or you're in a relationship with, your advice is to consider this person's feelings when it comes to something that they've shared with you or when it comes to letting something go. The Four of Pentacles in reverse requires us to let go of possessions, people, things that we hang on to because it's the norm, right? It's what we've always done. Okay, the Four of Pentacles in reverse talks about taking a risk, shedding the old to allow the new, things like that. Being a bit more generous too, not being so frigid, not being so like trying to have everything the same while trying to embrace something new. It's like your advice, if it's a relationship or someone you're involved with at all, is to be a little bit more generous or to consider this person's feelings when it comes to needing to let something go, whether that's deep-rooted issues between the two of you or whether that's literal people, places, or things. People, places, no. You get what I'm saying? There's something you need to let go of. The Four of Pentacles can just talk about, you know, holding on to people. I don't know, maybe some of y'all are trying to be besties with everybody in your life, or you're besties with your exes, or you know your mom or dad or siblings treat you like shit or treat them like shit, but you're still trying to uphold that relationship for whatever fucking reason. It's like there's something that you need to let go of to consider this person's feelings to create some type of flow. If this is a new person, Cancer, your advice is to just show a little bit of vulnerability. Take a risk. You know what I mean? Don't be manipulative, Queen of Cups in reverse, but be raw, be vulnerable a little bit, you know what I mean? In a way where you won't regret it because it was true. Take a risk. So, but yeah, if this is a relationship where someone you want a relationship with or maintain a relationship, there may be some things you need to shed or let go of. Okay? Even if that's just deep-rooted issues you've been clinging to. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, or a Taurus. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo and their person? Two more. What do we have for Leo and their person? Three shuffles. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Be real with me. It's not so bad until you get going. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Oh my god, craziness. It's temporary. All right, what do we have? I mean, Leo, your overall energy, the Death card with the Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely inspired to end a situation. Damn. This is recognizing that something is taking more from you than giving, or recognizing that someone already abandoned you, or recognizing that someone is making you feel not good enough, or there's something here where you're recognizing it's just a drain to your fucking soul. Okay. Something could be pushing you in your ego a little bit as well. But I do feel like you are in a space of like not allowing this person to get the best of you. There's also a heightened sense of awareness you have in regards to you can't do anything about the situation. Like there's something where you may be recognizing someone's being vindictive with you, or someone is being spiteful with you, or someone is immature as fuck in general. It's like you feel like you've received some type of clarity that someone is immature, but you're choosing to take the high road because you're aware that you cannot control this person. You can't say, that's annoying, or why are you being stupid? It's like there's something here where you feel like is not in your control. It's like something is making you feel forced to just detach, be rational about the situation, and just move on about your life, okay? I do feel like you're done, you're over it. Chariot in reverse is like, it can be like coercion, or it's like, especially with the Queen of Swords, like you're in a space of not allowing yourself to be reactive, or not allowing yourself to, even if it's a relationship where you truly care about them, Leo, you're in a space of recognizing you're immature, or you keep breaking promises with me, or something like that. But instead of pointing this out to them every time they fuck up, or pointing this out to them every time they disappoint you, you're just moving on, okay? Because you have some type of like, it's like you have the intellectual authority within the dynamic that I am better than this, or I know better, okay? It's like you're not trying to control or take control of the situation because you know it's not in your control. So whether this person is being a dink, or whether they're promiscuous, or whether they cheated, whether there's something here that was highly disappointing, but you're just perceiving it as immaturity. You're just detaching and you're kind of over it. You're very driven to just let it end and look good doing it, okay? Not allow it to kind of mess you up or get you all worked up. You're trying to not get worked up about something. Even if it's a relationship, maybe time has gone on and you've been with that person 10, 20 years, and it's kind of like when you find yourself having the same fucking conversations with someone for years. It's like, why am I even doing this anymore? Okay, yeah, you do that. Cool. I'm going to do my thing. You have to do that. I mean, you can't control people. You have to realize, even in new things, you can't control people. You know what I mean? And if you have to dictate and be someone's mother or father in a relationship, especially from the beginning, that's probably not the relationship for you. And sometimes people feel all productive and they get themselves all worked up trying to control someone. You can't do that. You're just going to create a manipulator. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time doing it. So, especially if you're dealing with a man. I mean, men, regardless of whether they want to admit it or not, they like to be, and we're not going to get down that road, but it's like, I feel like you're just detaching. You're like, okay, I'm not getting myself dirty for this. I'm over it. So now, whoever you're dealing with, Leo, I feel like this person is trying to blame you for something, or this is someone that is making things worse. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool in reverse and the Judgment in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. That is someone that is making things worse. And I feel like it's someone that is, the 10 of Swords in reverse can be like someone that is like pounding a wall with you, like trying to flag a dead horse with the same shit, the same arguments, the same shit. But it's like they're just making things worse. Like this is someone that, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Fool in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Like the more you detach from this person, the more they're going to get scattered. The more they're going to start being a loudmouth. The more they're going to be all riled up. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had to detach from someone and it's like they get even more, like all of a sudden they care enough to acknowledge your existence, or all of a sudden they're upset or sad, or they have feelings all of a sudden. It's like this person, the more you detach, the more they get all fucking in a frenzy. But the problem is it's coming from a very childish place where they may make false accusations, or they may try to blame you, or they're not going to take accountability for their part in a situation. There could be something to do with finances as well, if it's a long-term relationship that has this person lacking faith or being reckless. Like maybe the two of you are in a bad financial point and this person is lacking faith in general. But it's like they're not really taking accountability how they may have played into that. And you can see through it, like, really, we're going to do that? So it's just someone that's not really taking accountability. Seven of Swords in reverse, Devil in reverse. This is someone that does have regrets or a guilty conscience about something. The problem is they're constantly trying to reassert control or gain control to avoid losing you, but it's kind of like someone that's making things worse. This person does, if you're wondering, does this person have guilt or regret? Yes, they do. Now, it could just simply be coming from a lack of awareness with a Judgment in reverse. Like this person may have not had enough experiences to understand something here. Okay, and you may be that experience for them, right? But it could simply be coming from a lack of experience. But this is someone that does have authentic regret, but they're so obsessed with detaching or reasserting control or not taking accountability that it's not really going anywhere. So pulling an M&M. So you're just detached from this person this week, and this is someone that's kind of getting themselves, their panties in a bunch a little bit, but they're not taking accountability for their part in the situation. There's not really any feelings going on. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. We also have Aries, Cancer, or Scorpio. All right. Virgo. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Three more. One more. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Three shuffles. Patty! What the fuck? Holy, thank you, girl. Oh my God. Patty, has been an OG follower, and FYI, Patty was my very first super chat ever on this channel. What's good, girl? Dear, it's glad to see you back. We all missed you. I'll never forget how your videos helped me during the pandemic. You're awesome. Happy Mother's Day on Sunday. Cheers from Brazil. Well, thank you, Patty girl. That is very generous of you. And thank you for still being here. But yeah, Patty was one of my first super chats and has been here since I was a baby, basically. But thank you, girl. I appreciate that. That is generous. Thank you so much. But happy Mother's Day to you as well, girl. Thank you. That is generous. You just kind of put me in a state of shock for a second. Thank you. All right. So Virgo, overall energy for you, Virgo: Devil in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse. Virgo, what are you doing? 10 of Wands. Oh, by the way, Patty, I don't know if you remember a few years ago, you mentioned the Brazilian butt butter or bum butter. My thing's frozen. But anyways, you mentioned the Brazilian bum butter, and I had that in my head for years. And just about 2 months ago, I picked some up for myself, and I told Junior, I'm like, Patty told me this is good. And does it ever smell amazing? I did pick up some of that Brazilian butt butter. Why is my thing frozen? Am I frozen? Or is it just my computer? I think it's just my computer. But, so sorry guys, I can't see anything at the moment. Let me switch this over. Sorry guys, why is my computer frozen? Come on now. Let me just shut it and open it again. Patty, you broke my computer. I'm just joking. You shocked my computer too. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Guys, what's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna force restart. I have zero patience. Oh, don't do anything. It's popping back up. No, it's not. Oh my god. Why is my computer frozen? Okay, I'm gonna force restart. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. This is the universe telling me I need to rest my jaw for a minute because I have been thinking I need to because my jaw hurts. But now this is my excuse. All right, just give me a second. All right. I don't know how to see the comments on the software. Like, it doesn't let me move it or anything like that. But I know there's a way. All right, Virgo. My computer's never done that before, so that was the universe telling me to rest my jaw for a second. My gums don't hurt me, but like because it crimps a little bit more and stuff, my jaw hurts sometimes if I'm talking too much. But it doesn't hurt, it's just like more uncomfortable. You're shut down again. Okay. If you've done nothing, the computer will again. Okay, just move along. Okay. Sorry guys, darn it. I know there's a way to see it on here. Oh, it says my battery is like dead. It's plugged in, my darling. The computer is plugged in. So you're lying to me. Oh, it must have just been funky a little bit. It's charging now. My computer died. It was plugged in. Yeah, okay. Come on now. I've had this laptop since like 2020 or 2019, and I use it a lot. I need to get a new one of these days. I do love Mac Airs though. I love Macs. I don't think once you go Mac, you can never go back, my dudes. My dudes, sorry guys. Let me just bring this up. It's my fault. It died. All right. God, I know there's a way you can see comments on the software. I just don't know how. I could probably figure it out, but I don't want to mess something up on stream. All right. But Virgo, let's just finish your spread here. All right. I am so sorry, guys. At least that happened before we got started on Virgo, so the timestamp won't be messed up. All right. But yes, thank you, Patty girl. We are back. I can see you guys now. Bum cream. Yes, I got some at Costco about a month or two ago, and it's because of Patty, and she mentioned it to me years ago. But I made a mental note, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Which I made an exception because I normally try to avoid any products with fragrance. I don't buy them, but it's a little specialty. You know what I'm saying? For special occasion. Like I prefer like just having fragrance-free everything, even my soaps, my shampoos, natural everything. And then I just buy like perfume and I put it on my clothes. Never put perfume on your skin. But you have some things for special occasions. You know what I'm saying? All right. Fragrance terrible for you on your skin. Ugh. That's how I don't have eczema, nothing like that. I used to have really bad skin problems. Oatmeal too. Oatmeal is a terrible trigger for eczema. So regardless, Virgo, your overall energy, Devil in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. Emperor in reverse, 10 of Wands. All right, Virgo, here's the thing. I feel like when it comes to you and this person, you're not taking control in the way that it's directly impacting or influencing you and this person. Love is not the question. Love is not even of concern. I do feel this week you may be a little bit insensitive toward your partner or the potential of. You're not in a space where you're willing to overlook anything and you may be being a little bit insensitive. But it's really because you're intimidated by the amount of work on your plate. Okay, there's a lot going on for you and you're trying to take control. It's like this is you got a lot going on, you got a busy schedule, or you feel like, okay, I can overcome this disaster, whatever that disaster is, or there's something that you feel like is not stable in your life. Now that is likely pertaining to many things, right? So likely pertaining to your responsibilities or or things that you feel like you should be in control of. You feel like there's things in your life you should have more control of than you do, or you should be on top of more than you are. And that is stressing you out. And I feel like that's kind of where your energy is going this week, of you trying to take control of something that you perceive to be unstable, or you perceive to be just a hot mess. But it's not really leaving a whole lot of room for you to give a fuck about this person's feeling this week, right? The Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it can be perceived as very selfish, right? It's someone that's choosing to now withdraw their fucks or their effort to kind of tend to someone else emotionally or financially or whatever, but it's because they need to kind of take care of themselves right now, right? It's like you're recognizing something is unstable in your life and you got to keep on keeping on or you're fucked. And you're not really in the mood for the heart-to-heart conversations or something like that. I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like either you and this person are on completely different timelines, or if it's a relationship, it makes me feel like you don't really have faith that this person could add any value or help to your problems. So I feel like there's something in your life you're trying to take control of, and it has you distracted from feelings or love this week. I mean, how does Virgo feel toward this person? I mean, strength in reverse. You don't have a whole lot of confidence in this person, do you? Page of Pentacles. Well, okay. Well, you do see them as someone that is an ideal prospect for you. The Page of Pentacles is like, you feel like there's potential here. So it could be something new for some of you. It doesn't have to be. But it's like you feel like this person has potential. The problem is if you're in a relationship, you don't have confidence, okay? Like if you're in a relationship where you've already been dating a little bit, you feel like there's potential, but you also don't have a whole lot of confidence that this person will follow through with whatever that potential is, for whatever reason, okay? If it's a brand new person that's coming into your life, you see them as an ideal prospect, but there could be some things that is making you feel inadequate or vulnerable or fearful, okay? That is making you feel like you have to take a cautious approach or finish some things that are going on in your life first before you try to build something up with this person, okay? But I do feel like you see this as an ideal prospect. If it's a relationship or someone you've been even dating a short time, I'm not going to lie, you may see this as someone that like you need to build up some way. I mean, Virgos, y'all are notorious and known for being the fixers, or you like to fix people. And I'm not saying that you feel like you need to fix this person, but you do feel like, okay, let me get to this, babe. Let me do this. Then I can come over and help you with this, okay? Then I can do. So I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like you don't have a whole lot of confidence in this person's abilities. And to each their own. If that doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother you. But I feel like your issues this week have nothing to do with this person, but have everything to do with stuff you already got going on, okay? And when it comes to this person, you see them as an ideal prospect, but also someone you need to help in some way. And if it's a new person, you feel like you can't help them right now because you're already weighed down with other things that are making you feel inadequate, okay? All right. Your person, Virgo. Oh, see, the two of you are clashing a little bit this week because I feel like this person's in a softer space. This person's in a space of like overlooking, being very considerate. They're in a space of being very, like, this is someone that loves you unconditionally, okay? Or they're just, if it's the newer thing, it's like you inspire this person, you are their muse, something like that. It's like this is someone that they're not looking at anyone else, okay? They're seeing you as their option, or they're seeing, like, you are the only one. What's that song? Only You by Only You. Oh, I know. Sorry, the lyrics are coming in my head, but I don't want to sing it for you. But is it Rick Hazani? I don't know. No, that's not it. It might be Rick Hazani. I can't play it or I'll get copyrighted. It might be Rick Hazani, but there's a song. It's kind of like a Anyway, those lyrics just came in my head. But Virgo, it's like this is someone that loves you unconditionally. It's like you are their wish fulfillment. They will do whatever. Like this is someone that is trying to manage, like make time for you. It's like, oh, okay, you're busy this week. Okay, well, we can wait or we can do things this week. It's like this is someone that is really trying to make adjustments. Even if it's a relationship, you've been with this person for 10 years. It's like this is someone that loves the shit out of you. And it's like they're really trying to make adjustments to cater to whatever you need. It's like, okay, Virgo's busy this week, whatever it may be. But the thing is like, see, you had the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person is in the King of Cups. That's why I said there might be a little bit of a clash, because this person is trying to give their love, their kisses, their whatever, and you're over here like, you're over here like a little bit short fused, right? Not necessarily directed to them, but you are a little bit short fused or not really fully reciprocative or in a receiving. It's like you're not in an energy where you're really wanting to receive that love. You're in a very get it done type of energy this week. But this person does love you and they're giving you a lot of love and support and understanding. If it's a newer person and you're busy, it's like they're giving you a shit ton of understanding. Oh, okay, we can't go out for another few months. Okay. Like even if you said that the two of you, it's like you're busy for a while. They're completely understanding. Look at them. They're fucking, this person, whatever. Okay. Whatever you say, whatever is easier for you, whatever I need to do, whatever I need to change. It's like wish granted. Like this person's in a space of absolutely, totally understand. Or if it's a newer person, it's like you may be a grumpy, grandpa this week or grandma. It's like you may be grumpy as shit this week, but they're still like, giving you the look or like giving you kisses or whatever, smacking your ass, whatever. It's like you may be grumpy as shit this week, but they're still, I mean, they love you unconditionally and they understand whatever's going on. So I don't know, this person is just stepping in. I mean, some of you, they're stepping in and giving you their love or apologies or whatever. And it's like, you may not be ready for that, but they're like, oh yeah, no worries. I kind of understood. Yeah. It's like completely understanding. Oh, Magician in reverse. They may be doing all this in vain, not necessarily intentionally. Like the Magician in reverse, something is not influencing the situation. So this person may be trying to, I mean, at least for this week, okay? This person may be trying to like give you space, give you lots of love, overlook your grumpiness or make whatever changes, but it's not really holding a lot of influence. Four of Swords. Why isn't Virgo? Okay, Virgo was cranky yesterday. Okay, Virgo's cranky today too, okay? I don't know, they feel like eventually they're going to feel like something isn't holding influence and it's something that they need to think about in regards to what's good for them and their overall mental peace. But I don't know, they love you unconditionally. They love you unconditionally. I can't really tell. Give me one more. Does Virgo have feelings for this person? Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Swords. Well, you're very focused on, I'm not gonna lie with you, Virgo, some of you have someone that loves the shit out of you, and you're over here focused on competing with them. Okay, that's for some of you, that's not for all of you, because you could be very focused on competing and like seeing, did they notice that? Okay, or if it's a relationship, you're very focused on being angry or making it known you're angry or making it known this to see if they fucking get the hint. Okay, I'm not saying you're in the wrong necessarily, but for some of you, you're in a space where you're very focused on something that's causing a lot of inner conflict, and you could be like, if it's a relationship, you're very focused on something that's causing a lot of inner conflict, and I feel like you're at odds with the situation and you're constantly observing whether it's something worth your time or worth continuing. Okay, there could be other things triggering you as well, but for some reason you're still kind of looking at your person like you're the reason for this. I don't know. Okay, if it's a newer person, Virgo, I feel like you're somehow like you may be making a decision or focused on competing with them or making them jealous or doing things and seeing how they respond. I don't know what that's about. I don't get a whole lot of feelings from you, to be honest with you. Not getting a whole lot of feelings, but you see them as a potential good prospect. So I don't know, maybe you just don't trust it or something. What's causing all this inner conflict for Virgo? I gotta stop. I gotta get off this. Page of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse. If it's a long-term relationship, what's causing this inner conflict is you feel like there's no change or progression happening with this person's immaturity or something like that, or the way this person expresses themselves, or the way this person, like you may feel like this person doesn't take shit seriously, like especially if it's a relationship where it's like they always come along and they try to add some type of value, but it always just annoys you or rocks the boat or makes things worse or something like that. Like something here may make things worse, or it's like something you're not really wanting to submit to, or something like that. If it's a newer person, what's causing this inner conflict is I don't know, because they're being a flirt, they're expressing themselves, or they're expressing their admiration for you. If this person lives at a distance, you feel like this person isn't open to move or something like that. One more. What's causing this frustration? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If it's a newer person, what's causing this frustration is you feel like they're not really setting themselves up to be able to offer you anything solid, or you feel like they don't really have a lot to offer you. And as much as they may express their admiration, or they're flirting with you, or they seem to admire you, you feel like there's not really a whole lot of progress, or you feel like they're not really setting themselves up to give you anything serious. So it's like we have this tug of war of like, okay, I kind of like you, but it's like, give me something a little here. Give me something to work with, you know what I mean? Give me something to work with. I don't know. But you could be dealing with an Aries. So I feel like, maybe that's what's pissing you off. This person could be like overly like not taking things seriously, overly indulgent without the effort to back it up, or overly loving. I don't know. You're just confusing me a little bit. I hope that makes sense. Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, strong Aries, Leo, Capricorn. Could be any sign though. It kind of feels like this person is not meeting your expectations, but you want them to. But you're also weighed down with your own shit. So it's just causing you to feel a little bit. It's just like more frustrating than anything. I've been good. Honestly, this month has been very, very rough. Well, I got my teeth pulled. By the way, I wasn't smoking during that process, obviously, um, for a couple weeks after I got them pulled. But this month has been a bit rough for our whole household. Uh, Everybody got sick. Thank God I didn't get sick. Well, I got a little bit of a runny nose and stuff, but I never got what everybody else got, which was like a very bad cough and cold, and Junior lost his voice, and he's finally getting better, so he should be on tomorrow. But the past few weeks now, it started with my oldest son, and it just kind of trickled to everybody else. And now my boys are finally getting better. My daughter's been better all week, and Junior has had it the worst. He always gets it the worst, unfortunately. So it's been a little bit of a rough month. I haven't even been to the gym all month. Like, I've been so fucking weighed down with other shit too. I also got a new job. So I did pick up a like a basic labor job. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I picked up a basic labor job just because I understand my teeth. Like, when you don't have teeth, what guys don't understand is it's not that girls don't necessarily, like, I personally don't give a fuck about my teeth, but I know the world does, and they do, and people can act like they don't. I've had literal real experiences that involved my teeth over the years. But like before I did YouTube, I'd done guys' jobs because girl jobs wouldn't hire me, like, until I got some basic maintenance done, right? But that's just the way the world works, you know what I mean? But so I did pick up a basic labor job just to kind of honestly entertain me for the summer, and honestly, I'm just trying to make as much money as possible, to be honest with you. I'm going to school in the fall, so, and I know it's only temporary, like, and honestly, when I got the job, I honestly wasn't planning on coming back to YouTube during my teeth process. But I don't really care, you know what I mean? It's not as bad as I thought. I don't think. I don't really care. I'm gonna be having, like, I'll have my teeth midsummer. I don't know exactly when, how long it takes after impressions and stuff like that, but I'll have my teeth eventually. You know what I mean? It's only temporary. But yeah, I did pick up a basic labor job, but I'm used to doing labor jobs. Like, before I did YouTube, I told you guys, I actually worked at a sawmill. And when I got laid off there, that's when I started my fitness class and my YouTube. But I don't mind labor jobs. To be honest with you, labor jobs, like, the reason, I'm not gonna lie, the reason I wanted a basic job is because they're not mentally draining. Like, I love YouTube, but sometimes YouTube can be very soul draining. You know what I mean? And I kind of wanted something I could go to and not really think. You know what I mean? So, and I drive forklift and all that shit, so I don't mind it. You know what I mean? So, a lot of my tickets are expired. But six weeks after impressions. But I've been trying to just not, because, like, I personally, like, I get sometimes depressed if I think too much. Like, you know, not depressed, but, like, specifically for me, it's like me being stuck in a very small town. It can be hard in the head. Like, I've been here for like 10 years. And I get homesick, you know what I'm saying? And what's funny is, like, because where I live, there's like nothing, right? Even when I go to school, I'll be driving like 45 minutes to an hour every day, which I'm looking for a place closer, but I have to have a place big enough for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But if not, I can drive, which I used to have a job that distance anyways, where I had to drive every day. But if I'm going to be honest with you, from my mentality, I know I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here whether I like it or not. And I don't mind it. And it's worth it because my kids like the schools and all that stuff. So by the time, like, I'll be done school before my daughter, you know what I mean? I'm still going to be here. So since I'm here, I might as well get something under my belt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I've been like itching, like before when I thought I wasn't going to be accepted, I was kind of like, well, I want to move, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I get homesick. It's lonely in a very small town. Like literally my town is one road. Okay. Basically, like everything is off of one road. It's very small. And I just get bored. I get bored as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like I am amazing at entertaining myself. I don't need people to stay entertained. You know what I mean? Even when I was a teenager, I remember moving to Newfoundland on my own when I was 17 and fucking finding everything to do. I lived in downtown St. John's. Like there was so much to do. I can entertain myself, but it's like when you're in a small town, it's like you're very limited. And it gets old, but now I have something to focus on, so I'm happy as fuck again, you know what I mean? Now I have a goal, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's like, whatever your situation is, you gotta make the best of it. So, yeah, I love doing YouTube, but YouTube can be soul draining, like, specifically tarot especially, it can be very draining on your soul, you know what I mean? It does feel sometimes when I'm done, like I gave my part of my soul, where a normal job is like you go and it's not as mentally and spirit, it's not as soul draining. I don't know how to explain it. Especially a labor job. And labor jobs are cool because I mean, usually guys are a lot easier to work with because they don't really get into your business. There's no drama. There's always a few guys that like ask you to smile. Why aren't you smiling? Or something like that. But overall, like, it's good. So, and I'll only be doing that till I start school. Then I'm doing YouTube. Yeah, Geminis need to be entertained, and Geminis are amazing. Geminis are amazing at entertaining themselves. I can entertain myself for hours just with my headphones. You know what I mean? We're great at entertaining ourselves. And for a Gemini in a relationship, all Geminis need in a relationship is someone that allows them to entertain themselves, someone that gives them their space. That's all Gemini needs. Someone that will allow them to be a Gemini. But Geminis are going to do what they're going to do. So if you're controlling or possessive or whatever, Geminis will change if you have a reason, like if it makes sense, you know what I mean? But like it has to make sense. It has to have a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It has to have like a point. We're not, I won't pick on signs. But yeah, so yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that. I realized that after in my video I posted yesterday. Yeah, I got a job. But it's nothing exciting. It's just something extra. Because, like I said, when I got the interview and stuff, I wasn't even planning to come back to YouTube. But it's like, life is expensive. And it's like... Plus, I like being on YouTube. Because when I'm on YouTube, I'm generally in pretty good spirits. You know what I mean? I'm more social. Plus, now I gotta buy a second car. So I need to buy a second car, like, because me and Junior have always shared the same vehicle now since I worked as a sawmill. And now I'm gonna find a decent car so I can have that for school. And at least I'll have my teeth before school, so I don't need to go there looking like a gimp, you know what I mean? I don't care, but I know what's funny is, like, YouTube is the place I feel the least judged. You know what I mean? Because you guys know me, you know what I mean? Where someone off the street, they don't know my backstory, or they don't know, you know what I mean? So it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. But yeah, finally our host, I told Junior, I'm like, man, you got to get back to the gym because I haven't been in the gym all month. My month has been terrible. I couldn't do anything after I got my teeth pulled. My gums would pulse like a motherfucker. And then the past few weeks, everybody's been sick and shit. So like everything's out of order. But I haven't been in the gym in like a month, so I feel kind of groggy. But we'll get back. And I'll be back to quitting smoking too. I kind of, you know, especially now that I have something to kind of like look forward to. That's what everybody needs. Everybody, it's not just a Gemini thing. Everybody needs something to have hope. Like something, if you have a partner that is limiting your ability to create experiences or give you hope for, that's toxic as fuck. You need yourself to be able to create opportunities where there's hope. There's, you know what I'm saying? Where you can keep it moving kind of thing. All right, let's move along to Libra. I know Gemini season is right around the corner. Any May Geminis in here? Any May Geminis? All right, what do we have for Libra? I mean, I love all Geminis. What do we have for Libra and their person? What do we have for Libra and their person? 3 shuffles. Atta girl, May 24th. Right on. The May Geminis are more feisty. We got that Taurus mix. Bam. No, I was joking. All right. Overall energy for you, Libra. The Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Strength in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Wheel. Okay, so Gemini, I'm not going to lie. Or not Gemini. Libra. I'm not going to lie. There is, all right, there's a lot of changes happening for you. The thing is you still feel inadequate to come to some type of conclusion. I do feel, Libra, you guys are dealing with 2 people. You know this because you feel it's so necessary to be very responsible with how you maneuver in this situation. I feel like you're kind of tending to your everyday responsibilities. You're tending to your kiddos. You're tending to a lot, and you're trying to do it flawlessly. You're trying to be responsible. But you got 2 kings, okay? You know this. And I get this sense of like on edge type of energy with you where you're aware that you got someone that may be potentially very jealous of something you got going on. And then you have something that you're giving your full support to, or someone that, like, you're recognizing you got 2 kings. One is in their ego and one unconditionally loves the shit out of you. Or at least is the one you feel like is the most truly in love with you. You know what I mean? And I feel like this week you're kind of doing your best to not rock the boat or not make a mess. You're recognizing that someone is either in the past, or someone's dealing with jealousy, or someone is, you know, pushing for something, but you're also in a space of like, but I got a lot going on. I need to be responsible. I need to grow up. Because I feel like there is some type of pattern or something. You may have learned your lesson with something or with someone where you're recognizing that you need to handle your affairs a little bit more responsibly. And I'm not saying you had an affair, but you're recognizing that you do need to handle your affairs in general more responsibly, and you're choosing to choose not the safe route, but you're choosing to be mature about who you choose or what you choose. For some of you, you're just in a space of being emotionally mature or trying to be very grounded or be careful with how you maneuver because you're aware that someone in the past is very jealous, or they're still trying to get in there somehow, and that may freak you out a little bit. Okay, so you're just being careful. And others of you, you're giving your full support to another person because you realize this is your person. This is who you need to give into for whatever reason. Okay. Some of you, I'm not going to lie, some of you, if you had 2 kings, you are choosing the one that supports you in a real way. Like, because the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, she got her shit going on, but she also has that King of Pentacles that is giving his support so she can. Like, the Queen of Pentacles is the one tending to all the affairs, tending to the kids, tending to the household, tending to the money matters, sure, going grocery shopping, yeah, doing everything flawlessly, but it's because she got that king that's giving her the ability to do that. Okay, so some of you have someone that is giving you the ability to do what you need to do for your kids, for whatever, and you're choosing that person because that's what's making you feel the most safe or secure or whatever it may be. Okay. And you also recognize this person does truly love you because they're not benefiting from this. They're not benefiting from giving you their love or their support. And it's like you respect that. So, but there is some fear because you're aware that someone is in the past kind of lingering or jealous or still kind of got a temper going on. And for others of you, there's not 2 kings. You're just being very mature that you have someone in your past that you have learned from. You don't want them anymore, but you're aware that they still got some type of anger issues going on with you or jealousy or something like that. And you're trying to be responsible and you're choosing, it's like you're trying to grow up here or change some type of pattern. Okay. So you're just kind of sitting in your throne, flawless. And yeah, some of you are choosing the partner that shows up for you in a real way. You know what I mean? And that's not being a gold digger. That's just using common sense. You know, that's just like, you know, if you're a guy and you say you love a girl, but you got nothing to offer her, you're a fucking leech. I don't care. I don't care. And I'll tell my daughter that from to the day, whatever. If you say, oh, I love you so much, why don't you just love me? Well, why don't you love her? Why don't you make her feel safe, protected? I mean, that's like the 3 main things a guy needs to do. You know, provide, protect, respect. You do that, watch what happens, okay? I don't know, don't do that. Don't, we're all different, but it's like, I feel like you're picking the one that, especially if you're children, because if you're children, the way someone shows up for your kids can highly influence your love for that person too, right? So I feel like you picked your route, whether it's a person or whether it's what you need to be focused on. You get the gist, okay? So whoever you're dealing with, Libra, again, I still got 2 people over here. I'm sorry that this doesn't happen very often in my readings, but I got 2 people over here. I got someone that's left behind and receiving a major reality check. And then I have someone that is trying to temper a situation, be a little bit of damage control for you. And this is someone that is showing up for you in a real way. Sorry, I got 2 people over here. I do feel like there is someone that is being a loudmouth or someone that's trying to get attention from you. Okay, they've received some type of reality check or they're realizing that you've made up your mind when it comes to your love life. But I do got a King of Pentacles here that is showing up and they are in a bit of like damage control energy, or it's someone that is showing up in a way where they're trying to create something with you, be a masculine for you. It's like this is someone that is incorporating whatever resources they have to show up for you and seize the opportunity. It's like this is someone that is showing up in a real way. I do feel like even the person that is showing up for you is a bit intimidated of you, or there's something here that could be intimidating them. I mean, the Judgment is someone that, you know, positions blame in a fair way. So if there has been something that happened, this person this may not make sense to a lot of you, so sorry if it's not your story, but it's like, if for the person giving you their full support, this is someone that may be intimidated because they're taking accountability for something that happened in the past and they're trying to heal something with you. There's someone that's trying to heal something with you. And even if there's things that could make them aware that they lost control somehow, or there's things that are making them feel intimidated, they're also in a position where they're willing to take accountability for either what they did to put themselves in that position, or they're willing to take accountability for not being there for you before, or something like that. It's like this is someone that is taking accountability and they're trying to show up for you. They're trying to heal something with you. We do got a bit of a straggler, Libra, that is not happy that they're left behind. Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be. It's like this is someone that has a lot of vengeance. You know, what's interesting is this is someone that, you know, they may be trying to get your attention, but they're trying to do it they're trying to do it with how do I explain that? They're trying to make you know that they have some type of intellectual power. This person may feel like they have some type of intellectual power over you. And even though they're trying to play it aloof, calm, cool, and collected, too cool for school, their energy is still coming out in a very obnoxious, look at me type of way, while they're simultaneously trying to play it calm, cool, and collected. They're in a very vengeful energy. They feel like they have some type of intellectual power or authority over you because of something they know, when really they're just mad that they're left behind. So it's almost like someone that has some type of intellectual authority or understanding that they feel gives them some type of power, but they're not in a place where they can even use it because they're left behind. And then we have someone coming through that is trying to support you and be there for you in a real way. And they're taking accountability for where in the relationship they may have lost control. That manifested into them being in a situation where now they're intimidated or they may feel like there's competition, kind of a little bit. Girl, guy, whatever. You got 2 kings, but you've made up your mind. A lot of you guys have learned some type of lesson as well, pertaining to a third party potentially. Some of you guys may have learned a lesson pertaining to a third party. So yeah, but you're sitting pretty this week, and you're not trying to poke any bears, okay? And you're trying to be mature about the circumstance. But you could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Thank you, DSE Engrave, watching the Virgo read, but thanks for these. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys. I gotta blow my nose. I haven't been sick, but I have had a runny nose now for a bit of a week. All right. Scorpio. I guess I could have took my mic off for that. All right. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? What do we have for Scorpio and their person? 4 shuffles. One more. What do we have for Scorpio? And their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you. High Priestess reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so Scorpio, I feel like honestly, Scorpio, I feel like you're feeling some tension here with someone that is presenting themselves as someone that is sweeping you off your feet, or they're showing some type of vulnerability. There's some type of offer coming through, Scorpio, that you feel like you need to use your head about, okay? High Priestess in reverse can be like tension, you know, sexual tension, or, you know, potentially making an incorrect judgment on someone, or there's something here coming to the surface that you're questioning. You don't really trust this person's intentions. You do feel the need to kind of keep to yourself, or keep your feelings to yourself. It kind of reminds me of the energy Gemini was in this week. You do feel the need to kind of keep your feelings to yourself. You do have interest in this person, or there's at least that curiosity of wanting to talk to someone or wanting to get to know more or wanting to hear someone out. But there is an offer coming through, Scorpio, but you feel like you need to use your head because you don't trust this person's intentions. And a part of you feels like this person just wants attention. Like they just want all of your goodies, okay? Or all of your love or all of your messages, you know, whatever it may be. So, so yeah, you're trying to use your head, but I don't know, they're making you feel all the right things, but you don't trust them. Or you're just being secretive. You're just being Scorpio. Scorpio. I love Scorpios, but y'all can sometimes be a little bit too suspect, but it is what it is, okay? All right, whoever you're dealing with, I don't know, this is someone that is seizing the moment, okay? They're seizing the moment. This person may feel like they need to be wise when it comes to feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, or this is someone that is becoming enlightened to the fact that you are now actively seizing other opportunities, and it's making them feel like they need to kind of go in damage control and incorporate, you know, their magic. Now, we do have the Seven of Swords. However, excuse me. We do have the Seven of Swords, but I don't feel like this person is necessarily being a sneaky, ill-intended person, okay? Because we do have the Judgment and the Temperance. I just feel like this person is trying to not be stupid when it comes to realizing, you know, you're either seizing other opportunities, or this is someone that is playing their cards right when it comes to becoming enlightened as to why they missed an opportunity with you, and now they're trying to kind of open this can of worms up again in hopes to take accountability and do things differently or whatever it may be. Like, this is someone that is, they're wanting to resurrect the situation. Now, with the Seven of Swords, that's probably why you're getting this like weird energy from this person, because they do feel the need to play their cards right or be strategic, because there's something they're aware about, either why you moved on from them, or they feel like you're dating other people now, or something like that. So it's like they're really pulling out all their magic in a good way. I do feel, you know, the Seven of Swords is not the best card, but with the Temperance, the Hermit, Upright, and the Judgment, I feel like this person is just playing their cards right, really. They could be literally trying to make plans with you. Yeah, and it stems from an inferiority complex or feeling left behind, or like this is someone that is a bit scattered. They're having a hard time being direct with you. They're having a hard time being direct in regards to, listen, I messed up, or listen, I really want to be with you, or listen, I want to take you on a date. They're more so being strategic when it comes to at least getting a response from you, okay? Or opening this whole opportunity up, or something like that. It's like this is someone that is trying to resurrect the situation, or seize an opportunity with you. There is a bit of an inferiority complex, or they are quite scattered. They're having a hard time getting to the point, but it's because of something they're aware about or enlightened to, surrounding you seizing other opportunities, or why they missed an opportunity with you, where now they may have some type of inferiority complex in regards to maybe you don't want them now, okay? So they are trying to like get something going with you. They may literally call you up. Three of Wands, it's like they want to make plans with you. They picture you in their future. They're waiting to see how you respond. They're waiting to see if what you say, something like that. If you keep this person on red, okay, like for example, if they message you and you keep them on red, or nothing really changes in your behavior, if it's a relationship, I don't see them like being more honest right away, okay? So if you try to get more out of this person by not saying anything or whatever, it's like it's not triggering this person to be even more open. They're waiting. I don't know, I feel like this is someone that lacks the faith, and they're trying to see where you're at. And they're doing whatever it takes to kind of get that going. I mean, they could be a little bit more direct, but they're not doing that. What does this person want with Scorpio? Four of Pentacles. They just want you. They want to obtain you. They see you as valuable, but they feel like they lost control. Like, this is someone that wants you without sharing too much personal information at first. Or it's like they want to obtain you. It's like they see you as valuable. They may want to coerce you a little bit. Because this is someone that doesn't really fully trust you either when it comes to sharing personal information or something like that. So this is someone that is trying to coerce more stability between the two of you, okay? So they want you. That's what they want with you. They want you, but they're also wanting to play it safe, because they're lacking direction and feeling like they don't have control in the situation, feeling like they can't take control in the way they want to. If this is someone you had a long-term relationship with, okay, where it was messy, this is simply someone that is coming in wanting to have some possessions or wanting a vehicle, something to do with the vehicle, or they're trying to they're just trying to be nice so they can get some possessions. Okay, but for the majority of you, this is someone that is authentically interested in you. And they want you, but they feel like they're lacking direction and they don't have control in the situation, and they want to have you or obtain some type of knowledge or valuable information pertaining to the two of you without them themselves being open and vulnerable or giving all of the tea, because they have a bit of trust issues too. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? 3 more. Three shuffles. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Overall energy for you, Sagittarius. The Death card, seven of Cups in reverse is coming out a lot tonight. And the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. I like that. So, okay, Empress in reverse. So, oh, Lord. Okay. Well, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups in reverse. All right. So, I mean, why the Death card? 6 of Swords in reverse. And the 4 of Cups. All right. I feel like you're picking up what someone's laying down, Sagittarius. I do feel like you have a heightened sense of awareness when it comes to someone's discontentment. Regarding a lack of progress, a lack of improvement. Now, there is someone, for some of you, if you're not in contact, this is someone that is communicating with you, but it's like maybe you haven't talked to this person for months, and when they start communicating with you, it's something negative, or it's something that they're disappointed in. They're disappointed in you, Sagittarius, or something like that, right? It's like someone that is communicating with you or coming back around to express some type of disappointment. But you are immediately putting in the category of like, well, you must not love me, or you must not fuck with me like that, or you're just trying to play on my emotions, or you're just a player yourself, so who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? It's like there's something here where someone is communicating with you, but they're coming from a place of being quite overbearing, or they're coming from a place of, you know, not considering your needs, you know, or not considering why you are the way you are, or why you're doing what you're doing, or whatever it may be. Someone's not really considering you. So you're not really letting it get your panties in a bunch, because with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, you are showing up in a pretty confident understanding. It's like, okay, I know better than this type of energy. So if someone is communicating with you from a place of discontentment or sulking to some degree, you're just kind of, you know, putting it in the fuck it bucket, and that's about it. You know what I mean? I don't really see you entertaining it. You're just assuming, okay, nothing's changed here. It's kind of that energy where nothing has changed, but I have. So enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Enjoy your sad feelings. I don't want any part of it. Okay. So there's something you just don't have any empathy for, because you feel like, so I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of feel like someone is sharing something they're discontent about, but you don't really have any empathy for it, because for some of you, you feel like this person doesn't even deserve the empathy. Like y'all haven't even been that close, or something like that, or they never, something like that. If it's more serious, like a relationship or something like that, I feel like there's just a heightened sense of awareness that nothing is changing. There's not a whole lot of growth happening. There's not even love, really. There's not a whole lot of love. And I feel like you're trying to avoid being petty about it, but there is this like inner knowing that this is probably done, you know what I mean, or needs to be done, because you're not submitting. Like if you're in a relationship and this person isn't happy with this, that, or the third, you're in a space of like, well, I don't agree, or whatever. And it's kind of like, it's not like you're being rude or anything. There's just this inner knowing that this probably won't last long, or any longer, or something like that. Because I don't see you giving any emotions or reciprocating on conversation. And especially if it's someone you haven't talked to in a while, you're in a space of just thinking like, this is embarrassing. You know what I mean? You should be embarrassed. It's kind of like when a guy or girl like messages you after a few months or whatever with all their sad songs, but it's like, y'all just went on one date, or like, what are you talking about? It's like there's something that's too heavy for you. I mean, just being a Sag yourself, you guys don't like to be weighed down with that bullshit. I love Sages, and Sages can be very sentimental, but they don't like to be weighed down. They like to be free. They don't like to be weighed down with the heaviness of like nonsense and emotion and like whatever. It's not that they don't have emotion, it's just that they have the ability to break free from that. And when there's people that don't have that ability, it kind of makes them feel suffocated. So I don't know. I feel like this person is just too emotional for you, or you're not really in agreement with where they're coming from. So there's just this inner knowing of like, okay, you're not for me, or this relationship probably won't last any longer, or something like that. So whoever you're dealing with, Sagittarius, this is someone that is illuminating, you know, their fears, or they're illuminating their feelings to you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. I don't know. See, the problem is I feel like this person is illuminating their feelings or their fears, or they're illuminating See, the problem with this person, I feel like, is they're illuminating, they're bringing something to the table, but in the same sense, they're not really in a space where they are ready to hear what you have to say. Okay? Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't really feel like this person is ready to hear what you have to say, or they're not open to what you have to say. They don't have a whole lot of tolerance for what you have to say. Judgment in reverse. You know, this is that annoying energy where someone brings their emotions to the forefront, or someone illuminates something surrounding something unexpected to happen between the two of you, or they feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of change, something like that, but they're immediately putting the blame on you. Or it's that person that's kind of in your inbox and they want you to understand them. They want you to care about them. They want you to see where they're coming from, but they have no ability within themselves to see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone that just kind of makes a lot of false judgment calls, or they turn on you really quickly. It's like this is someone that is sharing feelings, but nothing's really changed, or they're not really willing to change how they share. It's like this is someone that, if you really thought about it, you'd have to ask yourself, why are they even with you, or why are they even talking to you? Because they're not really willing to hear what you have to say. That's the best way I can explain it. I'm not saying they have bad intentions. It could just be coming from a lack of awareness. Knight of Swords in reverse. If this is a past person that is popping back up in your inbox, nothing has changed with this person. They still are going on about the same thing or something like that. And in the same sense, they're not even really willing to hear the truth. Like maybe they want the truth, you tell them the truth, that truth is not what they wanted to hear, and now they're turning on you, okay, and making a lot of hasty judgments on you or something like that, or you don't know who you are, Sag, or something like that. It's like someone that is turning on you the moment they present themselves as someone that is having feelings about something, or something is bothering them. I don't know how to explain that. It's honestly complete nonsense. You know that, okay? It's very immature from your part. You're trying to not be petty about it. You're just choosing to not reciprocate. Or even if it's a relationship, it's like you hear them, but you also know, based off pattern recognition or whatever, that no matter what you say to this person, nothing is going to change their mind, or they don't want to even hear your tidbits on something or something like that. So it's just like inside, you know, like this is just outgrown or done its course or whatever. So this person is giving you a whole lot of love or care, or illuminating their fears or illuminating their concerns, without being willing to kind of without being even willing to hear what you have to say. Or I don't know how to explain that. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Very, 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 it's almost like someone that is already putting you in a category or a box of, you have ill intentions with me, or you had ill intentions with me, and nothing you say is going to change that. Or even on a smaller scale, they're already putting you in a box of, you're not going to understand, or something like that. I don't know, but you're kind of over it. I think you're done. You're done. You're done. What's that off of? You're done. But anyway, you're kind of over it. I don't even feel like you care about this person anymore. Anyway, you're kind of bored of the same song and dance. Okay. And you may feel like this is someone that, I don't know, but it's like you feel like it's the same song and dance, but you could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So you have a lot being unveiled from your person, and it may even seem sweet at first, or like, okay, yeah, I could see where they're coming from. But the moment you respond, that's when shit goes south. It's like, clearly they don't like you, or clearly they think you're a dumbass, or clearly they think you can't think for yourself, something like that. Okay? So, and that's when it's like, no, it kind of just rubs you the wrong way. I don't know how to explain it. Thank you, Candace. I really appreciate that. Compliments to the most gifted tarot reader on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. Two more. 3 shuffles. Overall, ooh, okay. Overall energy for you, Capricorn, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups. Well, okay. All right, Capricorn, I feel like you are connecting with someone new, or there's some type of affair energy going on, or someone that you've had, I don't know, this kind of like, this feels kind of like, not toxic, what's a better word? Like naughty, okay? It does feel like you're connecting with someone, and it's like someone like naughty for you, or it's like, maybe you've connected with this person before, I don't really know. But this does feel like something that's more about the fun of it or the experience rather than the actual connection, okay? There's something new coming in for you. It feels fun. It feels flirty. Or this is someone you've already connected with before. But for whatever reason, it's something where you feel like you can't really get too attached, okay? I don't know. You feel like you can't really get too attached to this person for whatever reason. Or you're at least trying to not show too much vulnerability. It's like you're enjoying the experience. You could be going on a date with this person. I do feel like you have, like, this is kind of like a situation where you do have feelings for this person, but it's in the way of they make you really happy, or you have fun with this person. You could be going on a date with this person. I do feel like you could be dating someone or seeing someone this week where for whatever reason they feel like they need to keep it on the down low. They're very much in concern with their reputation, with their status. I'm not saying they're a player, but it very well could be a third-party situation. Someone is connecting with you. It feels good. You're trying to not show too much vulnerability. With the Lovers in reverse, I feel like I don't know, I feel like you're in a space of seeing this as someone that you have a good time with, but you don't really have a strong connection with. And you may want to take advantage of that, where it's like you're taking advantage of a fun experience with someone. Give me a little bit more on that 3 of Cups. King of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like you may be very confident or aware that someone is juggling, or you feel the need to remain in control to some degree because you're juggling, or you're trying, or there's some type of like divide here with you or this person. And I feel like you're just kind of seizing the moments where you can have a good time with this person, or someone is asking you on a date and you're open to it. You're trying to not show too much vulnerability because you're aware of something else going on. I don't want to read it strictly as like you just having this person as a sneaky link, but it does kind of feel that way. Because I don't even know if you feel this connection that strongly. I just feel like this person makes you feel good in the moment. Why the Lovers in reverse? 4 Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, Capricorn. I feel like you're connecting with someone this week that is kind of, it's like there's an opportunity. It's like you're receiving an opportunity that feels really good. Lovers in reverse, 4 Pentacles in reverse. I don't really feel like you value the situation that much. Okay? I don't feel like you value the situation that much, or you have a hard time taking the situation seriously because you feel like this person doesn't want anything serious. I don't know. There's like something risky. I don't know what you guys are doing. There's something risky. I don't know. It does feel like you're just kind of going on a date with someone or having a good time with someone, knowing you're never going to make the choices to actually have a relationship with this person, either because you know this person is juggling or you are juggling. But there is some type of opportunity to date someone or connect with someone. Lovers in reverse, one more. 4 Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles. I don't know, some of you guys are just, you know, you're good on your own, or you have a sense of independence that makes you have a hard time taking the concept of a relationship seriously. And there's nothing wrong with that until you start not speaking out about that. You know what I mean? Like, if you are someone that really doesn't give a fuck about relationships or anything like that, that's fine, as long as you're open about that. But there's something, it's like you're kind of, it's like you're humoring in a way where you're not really taking this person seriously, or you're humoring in a way where you're not really being honest or speaking out about the fact that you're not really that into them. I don't know, something like that. But you are connecting with someone because it feels good, but you're still holding tight to your independence or just wanting to be single. I don't know if you truly value this person. Why is Capricorn connecting with them then? Ten of Swords in reverse. You may not even know why. You may not even know why. Okay, that can be like flagging a dead horse, just avoiding an ending. Chariot in reverse. The Art of Seduction. Now, Chariot in reverse is not a seductive card, but it can be a card of coercion and trying to like maintain control when you don't have control. Ten of Swords in reverse, trying to avoid an ending. I feel, Capricorn, I'm not gonna lie with you, there's a part of you that wants this person obsessed with you, even though you have no intentions on being with this person long term. I feel like you're trying to string this person along because you know that's all you can do. You know, you either don't have control in the situation because they're doing other things or you're doing other things, or you have no desire to take control in the situation, but there's still a part of you that wants to string this person along. Kind of feels like the art, it's like you're seducing someone or something like that. I don't know if I'm using that term right. Okay, I think I've heard it once in my life, but it does feel like you're stringing someone along. And I'm not saying they don't make you happy or feel good, but it does feel like more of a sense of control. I don't know, maybe you like someone's obsessed with you, something like that. I feel like you're stringing someone along. Now, whoever you're dealing with, see, this is someone that does have serious intentions. They are ending the stagnancy with you. However, because of something they know, okay, the Two of Swords in reverse is like extreme indecision, okay? Because of a fact, because of something they know, where they're not confused that they can't make that decision. It's not about confusion. It's about more so someone that feels like they have the inability to make a decision because of some type of fact in the matter that makes them super pessimistic. So this is someone that feels like they know something, but it also causes them to have this like feeling like they need to hide out, feeling like they need to keep something on the down low. Six of Pentacles, they may be gifting you something. Okay, or being generous with their resources. It's like they're indulging into an experience. They're taking you out, or they're doing something very generous. They're surprising you with something. But there's also this feeling like they're trying to not be like public about something just yet. I don't know, maybe you work together. It doesn't have to be an affair. I'm not getting third parties on their side. Ironically, it's your side. So either you're playing yourself into that realm, or you got a third party on your side. I don't know. Oh, this person is very timid. This is someone that's very timid. Capricorn, you better not break a deer's heart. Okay. I'm not saying, obviously this is not going to be all for you. This is someone that's very timid. Like, this is not their normal game. If you're dealing with someone that is like, you know, they're a player through and through, I'm not talking about them. This is someone that this is not their normal thing. Okay, they're being very generous with you. They're gifting you something. They're very timid. They're taking a timid approach. They do have this like, they don't want to be humiliated type of energy, or they're trying to keep something on the down low. They're taking it's like they're taking a traditional approach to end this stagnancy. So it does feel like someone more serious. Like, again, they're gifting you something, or they're doing something for you. They're showing up in a more traditional type of way, and it makes you really happy. So it could be a Virgo, it doesn't have to be, but yeah, this is someone that's coming out of their hole. This is a very serious mate. Okay? This is a very serious mate that is trying to get something going with you, end the stagnancy, gift you something. They don't want to be humiliated. There's extreme indecision because of something they know. What do they know? The Judgment. For some of you, it's like someone's status. Maybe someone's in a relationship. There could have been a change of status. The Judgment can literally be someone changing their status. So something could be made known through change of status. The Four of Wands. they may know that you live with someone else, or they may know something pertaining to their home and living situation, something about a community, home and living situation, or they may know that there's something pertaining to your home and living situation or family, or something is changing. Like there could be a change of status that makes this person feel like there's an opportunity. Some of you, this person may feel like you're a part of a community or a family, or you're a part of something that if they were to communicate with you, it may get around town really easily. That's very specific. But something is causing extreme indecision, but it's that indecision is causing this like, well, I don't want to be humiliated, or I don't want unwanted attention, or something like that. And it's because something you put on your status, or something, or because of your family, or something you're a part of. So they're taking a very serious and traditional approach, okay? So I don't really get that this person is a player at all. I feel like they're trying to seize an opportunity, but they're also trying to not be stupid. And you're over here loving it. I don't know, maybe you do want them. I do kind of feel like you're playing a little bit of a game. I mean, what does Capricorn want with this person? Let's just see. Oh. The Ten of Wands did show its face. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like there's a part of you that is willing to put the effort into the situation. However, not right now. Okay? Not right now for whatever reason. Either you don't want to move, or you don't want to act too quickly. Or some of you just may not want to get in a relationship that quickly. Like maybe you sorely enjoy this person, but you don't want to get in a relationship that quickly. So you're wanting to be responsible by not moving in too quickly, or not moving things too quickly. Either because there's something that you may feel like is blocking you from being able to move something forward, or you already got a lot on your plate, or you don't want to move something forward. It's almost like you're intentionally stalling something. That's what you want, because you feel like that's the responsible thing to do. You may have a lot on your plate already. You want to intentionally stall something. Long term. Page of Cups in reverse. That's the seducer. That's the one that's like the art of seduction. Page of Cups in reverse seduces. Is very promiscuous. I don't know. I feel like maybe you just want to have fun at first, and no shame in that game at all. Maybe you just want to have fun. You're seduced. One more. What does Capricorn want long term? Page of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't know, Capricorn. I feel like you just want all the feel. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of seducing this person. You're very self-interested. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I feel like you're kind of enjoying this person. You want long term to seduce for your own interest. I don't think you authentically give a shit about this person, but they do make you feel good in one way or another. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer. Some of you, with that Page of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, Capricorn, some of you are assuming this person is self-interested, or this person is all about themselves, or this person has ill intentions towards you. So you may be fucking something up that maybe they're not. I mean, that's not for all of you. But some of you may be assuming that this person's just about the sex or something like that, when maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't really feel like you're feeling that connection that strongly, though. Okay. All right. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? That's very good to hear. Thank you. It's me, Victoria. All right. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three more. What do we have for Aquarius? Two more. And their person. 3 shuffles. All right, overall energy for you, Aquarius, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Chariot, Five of Wands in reverse. All right, so you're very, okay, on a personal level, especially within the home and your responsibilities and your work, you're very focused on finding solutions in the realm of like security and what is good for the household or what is good for your own bag, something like that. Now, the Knight of Wands in reverse is like you may be a little bit exhausted, like you may not be in the mood for intimacy this week, or you may not really be in the mood. Now, the Knight of Wands in reverse can be a player, but with the rest of the cards, I feel like you're just kind of very determined to, like you're very solution oriented this week. I don't know. Just let me see right quick. Okay. Knight of Wands reverse. Overextending yourself. See, I think a lot of you guys are overextending yourself to find solutions with a very specific person that is not really paying off. Okay? Because I feel like you are like here, there, everywhere, or you're trying to, maybe you're just straight up trying to get someone's attention, right? Or you're trying to figure out why someone may be upset with you, or what would, I don't know, I feel like you're trying to take responsibility in order to get control and find solution around something that's been causing a lot of conflict between you and another individual. Okay? You could live with this person with the Four of Wands. You don't have to. But I don't really see it going anywhere or paying off, or it does feel like you're doing a lot for the wrong person. I'm not gonna lie. Or even if you're not in a relationship, it's like being very set in on one person that is not paying off, and it's just draining you emotionally, and it's killing your spark, and it's like creating a lot of creative blockages, and it's just like blocking you, okay? It's almost like when we let people's opinions, or even that one person's opinion, kind of get in our head, even if that doesn't even fucking exist, we can block ourselves. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, or I hope you understand, but it does feel like there's some type of block, or something is causing more damage for you than good. Or if you're in a relationship, it's like you're putting in a lot of effort to fix that relationship or try, but it's not paying off for you. Now, I'm not going to lie, I do feel like there's some level of contentment going on for you, whether you're with this person or not. There is still some level of like peace for you, or happiness, or contentment, but there's not a whole lot of return, okay? So maybe you're investing a lot into a situation this week, but it's not giving you a whole lot of return, but you're still at peace. I mean, maybe you're just having a bump in the road this week, so whatever. But sometimes I read, it's like, put yourself on whatever scale, side of the dramatic scale you need to. But it's like you're putting in a lot of effort into something, potentially even overextending yourself or overexerting yourself for a specific person. Potentially because you have children with them, or you've already laid down your roots with this person, or you're so determined to lay down your roots with this person. But it's not, it's just blocking you a little bit. It's not really giving you anything in return. This is also like a warning if you are considering buying a host with a specific person. Just be careful of that. Be careful of rushing into that. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, now I do feel like this person respects you. This could be someone you're already in union with. They do respect you. There is a lot of communication. This is someone that is communicating. I mean, it's going to be more on that Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that wants it all with you. They feel like they're hearing good news from you. For some of you, this is someone that you're literally delivering them good news surrounding money, resources, stability, a new job, something like that. The problem is this, okay? Nine of Wands, Four of Cups. Like something is making this person feel some type of ongoing battle. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Because this person, the Two of Cups, like this is someone that's very special for you. Like both parties, okay? Whether it was that serious of a relationship or not. The two of you are mutually very special to one another. However, you both have different responses to it. You're over here trying to give your all to the situation. This person's over here like, wow, you got a new job, or wow, your business is going really well. Wow, like major respect. But the more windfall of abundance you get, the more they're over here like feeling more insecure about themselves, feeling like there's this like, it's almost like the more they close off, the less support they give you. The better you do, the less support they give you. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Judgment in reverse, I don't see this as someone that has enough awareness to position themselves within this realm of everything you're doing. And it doesn't have to be a major business, whatever. There's something going really well or a success for you or something you're tending to, or a lot of you guys got control over a major issue, or it's like something like that, okay? And it's making you very, it's like you're in a mood where you're willing to compromise with this person. The more you do and the more success you get, or the more you try to do for this person, the more they're just making assumptions about you, or the more they're starting to, make, create unfair situations, or this is like someone that starts to develop a lot of insecurities because of everything you got going on, and they feel justified to be, very manipulative within their emotions because, well, you're good, you know what I mean? You don't need to be worried about me, something like that. It's almost like when you are over here trying to create synergy between you and someone else, whether you're with them or not, and this person's over here thinking negatively about it, or like they're not proud of you. I don't know how to explain it. Like if you're in a relationship and you got something good going on for yourself, if that doesn't inspire your person or make them like proud of you, like there's kind of an issue. You know what I mean? There's an issue. But it's like this is someone that's becoming very sulky or more selfish, or they say things under their breath, or they're maybe you got a job but you come home every day and they're kind of assuming you're cheating, something like it's like someone that is becoming more closed off, or more or even if it's not that serious, you could be trying to go out of your way to make something work between you and someone else. But the more you do, the more you're assuming you have bad intentions. Even though it makes them feel happy. They're just looking at you of like, wow, you really are successful. But they start to push you away because of it. I don't know how to explain that. They start to push you away. Some of you, I'm not going to lie, this person doesn't care about whatever it is you got going on as much as they lead on. It does kind of feel, especially if you've been with this person even 20 years, sometimes people want us to stay the same because it allows them to not even try to, like, it gives them the peace of mind to not do anything themselves, right? So that's how people can get in like long-term toxic relationships, because you enable each other's bullshit and comfort zones. And when those comfort zones don't change, or one person changes, it causes someone else to be bitter or resentful or whatever, because they haven't tapped into their own magic, right? So it does kind of feel like someone that is over time, or this week, you may run into them, or the two of you come into contact, or you may already be in a relationship and they hear like, wow, you're really doing well, or wow, you did that for me. But it's like then they turn into this like grungy, oh, I don't know why you spent all that money, or I don't know why, they become very judgy or assumptive, or they just straight up don't even care. Like, I'm not saying they don't care about you, because we do this Two of Cups, so there is some type of mutual hand-in-hand respect or cares, okay? I just feel like they're not supporting you like they could. The Devil card, damn. Judgment reverse, the Devil. For some of you, if you haven't been in a relationship with this person has put you in a box of you're toxic and you're never going to change their mind. And the more you do, the more they're just assuming you're toxic, okay? But I don't know, I feel like this person is going into like self-sabotage mode, really. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that's battling with some type of addiction, and it's like the more effort you try to bring into the situation, or the more work you put in on yourself, the more they get kind of angry, because it's like now they feel kind of stupid. I don't know how to explain that. That's the best way you can explain it. Something is going really well for you. They're hearing it. The Page of Wands is like the receiver of communication. You call them up, or you run into them in town, or something like that. Oh, wow, your business is going amazing, or you got a new job. Wow. Wow. And now they're becoming all defensive and like, you know what I'm saying? They're not happy for you. They're now looking at you as someone that is no longer catering to some. It's like the more you do, the worse. I don't know how to explain that. You guys get what I'm saying. You know those type of people. But when it kind of trickles into your love life, that's the worst. When your lover or the person that you love thinks of you like that, it's not good. So I don't know. I feel like this person, I don't want to say they want you to fail, but the more work you do, like the more they feel either, for some of you, maybe it's just, it's an entitlement. Maybe they feel entitled to treat you a certain way because you're always there, or you're always overextending yourself. I don't know. Because they do want a relationship with you, but they're just kind of, you know, they've already put you into the category of toxic, or the more successful you become, the more oppressed they feel. Okay? Because they're not tapping into their creative spark at all. Queen of Cups in reverse is bitter. Why? Because she's never learned to love herself, right? So whether it's a guy or a girl, it's like they don't know how to do what you're doing. So it's like it automatically turns into like having some type of like negative view, or you must have bad intentions. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you are coming into contact with this person, and I feel like you love this person, but you're receiving not a whole lot of support from this person or return of your efforts. Okay? And let's get you a card of advice right quick. The Chariot wanted to show its face. So don't let anything take you off your course. Okay? There may be an element of determination or self-control, or don't let anything distract you or take you off your course. Ace of Cups in reverse. You may need to recognize that something is just draining you, or is unrequited or one-sided. Also recognize who deserves to hear your feelings. Like you may need to recognize like it may be better to kind of keep your feelings to yourself about something, or who deserves to hear your feelings. Oops. One more card of advice for Aquarius. The Chariot wanted to come out again, so Chariot. Chariot's all about self-control, discipline, moving forward, you know. Not allowing yourself to get, like, when there is some type of issue or conflict. Chariot is usually someone that is recognizing that there's some type of emotional conflict. It rules the fourth house, so conflict within the home, family, or some type of emotional conflict surrounding, sorry, I can't put my words together. It's like you may be recognizing there's some type of emotional conflict, but the Chariot is someone that chooses to take the reins and move forward regardless, not sit and babble in the who's right, who's wrong. It's like there's something here where you may need to kind of keep moving forward. Don't get off course. Because it is saying that you are victorious, or there is a victory here for you. I don't know. Stay on course. Embrace self-discipline, determination. Don't lose your cool either. Because Chariot in reverse can be someone that gets lost in the wrath of those emotions, where even if they were the victim, or even if they were the one that was in the right, they quickly become in the wrong because of what they get lost into. Okay, so depending on how deep your situation is, don't let yourself get lost in the wrath of something. Because yeah, sometimes people are the victim or they are the whatever, but they quickly become just as, even if that's just with like manipulation, right? Sometimes you're aware someone's manipulating you or someone being a certain way. So we feel justified to act a certain way, but over time, eventually we find ourselves becoming just like the person we hated. You know what I mean? So you want to be careful to not do that either. With the Tower card, yeah, just end it, like let it be. Let the Tower fall. It wasn't stable to begin with, or it didn't deserve you to begin with, something like that. But you could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. Because if you're dealing with someone, family or lover, whatever, that you literally despise for whatever reason, you don't agree with them, whatever, over time you're going to find yourself becoming like them to cope. You know what I mean? So yeah, you may be the victim or you may be in the right, but over time you're not going to be in the right quick, because you've had to embrace certain traits to cope with that situation, which probably isn't traits that even you agree with. All right. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Heinstein, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while. What do we have for Pisces and their person? One more. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Pisces, Page of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, for those of you in a relationship, I feel like you're feeling the need to recognize or be strategic about a relationship potentially being very superficial or not all that it's cracked up to be, or at least unstable. Okay, so you're recognizing that there's something unstable, and you're just kind of playing your cards accordingly. The Page of Pentacles can be someone that is learning something, but it's someone that is taking a thrifty approach, okay, to a situation. So it's like, okay, I may have got a lot of nastiness from this, but what can I get from it that's good? Or how can I turn this into something that is lucrative or something that is a little bit more stable? Or how can I make this more stable? I don't know. You guys are kind of in a space where you're trying to be cautious because you're learning that either someone is uncommittal to you, or you're learning about some type of unstable energy in a relationship, or you're learning that something is superficial. I don't know, Pisces, what are you doing? Like, this is being done, but still, with the Page of Pentacles, like I don't know, why is that Page of Pentacles there? Like this, I just got an image of a guy. I don't want to bring that up. We won't bring that movie up. I got an image from the movie Schindler's List. But imagine if you're like on a hill and you're watching a whole town burn or something. You know what I mean? And you're just like, wow. You know what I mean? It's almost like there's some type of chaos that's going on between you and someone else that is giving you the life back in your soul. And it's causing you to be motivated to set goals or follow through with some type of goal because, how do you explain this? It's almost like there has been tension between you and someone else for a while, whether it was silent tension, whether it's just you didn't want the relationship, or there was just, you kind of had to have a blocked throat chakra to keep the peace with someone. But something is becoming quite chaotic, but in a way where you now don't feel like you have to give a shit anymore, okay? Now, okay, I don't know how to explain that energy, because something is like something is renewing the life back into your soul where you now have faith or renewed faith in having a fresh start for yourself, but it's because of something that's like done. It's almost like maybe the two of you got into a big argument or you went your separate ways and things are messy, but at least you can breathe, okay? Or at least you're in a house with peace. At least you don't have someone yelling in your ear, something like that. It's like there's something where it's like things were messy or things went south, but it's making you feel like, okay, now I know, or now I can go this way. Now I can, it's like a song, I'm going to go my own way. Or no, here I go again on my own. Here I go again. Here I go again on my own. The Seven of Pentacles, look at you. What the fuck? Pisces. Let's just put it this way. Something is completely finito. It's done. Okay? It's done. And now you're in a space of like, okay, now I can plant new seeds. You guys are planting new seeds. I don't really see it pertaining to love. I'm not going to lie. I feel like this is more of a personal plan. This is you creating a plan because some of you are aware that there's a certain masculine that doesn't have as much control as they want when it comes to some type of ending or when it comes to some type of upheaval. And it's kind of making you feel good because it's making you feel like there's opportunity to kind of it's giving you space. I don't know. This feels really toxic and heavy, but it's like, I don't know, maybe some of you were dealing with someone that was very toxic, where something finally hit the fan, where now they can't say anything. Some of you, you're getting higher ups involved. Like some of you are getting authority involved. Now, mind you, if you are getting authority involved, you may be like really milking something out, but it's because of, okay, no, I don't want to say that. Like some of you just don't want to deal with this anymore. So it's like you're doing whatever you can to intimidate this person, but it as means to push them away. It's like you're pushing someone away. It's like you want this person to be intimidated. You want this person to feel small. You want this person to be aware that they don't have control over you. And maybe they don't deserve it. So whatever, I'm not here to say the backstory. You want this person to feel scared. You want this person to feel like maybe they should shut the fuck up, okay? It's kind of like, but now you feel like, okay, now they don't. This emperor, it's like this emperor has the rug pulled out from his feet. He lost you. And now you can, and I don't know what's going on in the background scene. What happened? Seven of Swords in reverse. There, that's what it is. You caught this person doing something, or you have new information on this person, or something came to the surface that it's like, there it is. Now you can shut the fuck up. You can stop acting so entitled to me. You can stop acting like you're too cool for school. It does feel very dramatic, so I'm sorry. This is the most drama reading of the night. But there's something that is coming to the surface about someone that may have tried to control you or always try to make you feel small, or now they can shut the fuck up. Because now you know something on them. I don't know, maybe you had someone that was milking something out from the past as well. Because something is making you feel like, there, now I can move on with my life. Now, it does feel very toxic. It doesn't feel very loving. But you're receiving, and even if it was a long-term relationship for some of you, even though you may be finding out something that would crush a lot of people about their partner, there's something, this is someone, whatever's going on here is someone that you're happy to find something out. Because there's someone that, there's already been so much heaviness between the two of you that the moment you have the ability to break free from it, it's almost like it it's like bringing the life back into you, because you didn't want to be there to begin with. You felt like you were there because of control, or this person was controlling you. Or you may have felt even like you had to keep the peace with someone, you know, because they had something on you, where now it's like, what are they going to say? I don't know, it's very dramaful, I'm sorry. But it's like something here is putting you in a position where you're now creating a new life. This is like literally setting a new foundation down for yourself, creating a new plan, setting new goals, thinking big, you know, having, embracing some type of fresh start. It's kind of like rising like the phoenix cliche, but it's like there is something here being destroyed, but it's kind of like, even if you're like looking like crap or not feeling very good about yourself physically, you're happy because it's like, finally, that's done. Something is done. Something is done. So And it's because of something you found out about someone. But it's making you happy. I don't know what to tell you. So now look at your person. They are stressed to the max. Like, this is someone that is feeling quite worried about being the subject of gossip, or they're stressed. They're realizing they missed an opportunity, or they're realizing that you're seizing an opportunity to use something to influence or manipulate a situation. Regardless, this is someone that is stressed, they're triggered, they don't have any hope in a situation. This person is also, if I didn't say it already, they're nervous that you may seize the opportunity to express something or manipulate a situation with some type of information. 9 of Wands, they're very guarded. This kind of feels like, the reason I don't get negative views from this is because this kind of feels like a situation where the tables are turning in the way of someone that was trying to make your life hell. Now you have something on them that now that you can turn the tables. That's the best way. And it sounds very dramaful, but it kind of feels like you're taking back your power, or you're breaking free from something. This is someone that's quite worried. They're stressed. For some of you, it may not be that dramatic, like Jerry Springer. Maybe it's like someone you wasn't that heavily involved with, but they always tried to make you feel like you wasn't successful. You were never good enough for them. You never had a good enough job for them. Look at you, Pisces. Look how pathetic you are. For some of you, it's just a matter of things are working out for you. You're receiving a lot of good news when it comes to your tangible success. And now what is this person going to say? You know what I mean? Oh, you're still a crazy person, that wouldn't work, or anything like that. It kind of feels like you're turning the tables on someone, where now this person can't say shit. Ace of Cups in reverse. They're not happy. So this person is feeling, they got their guard up. They're worried. They're nervous. I also feel like on a smaller scale of things, if it's not that dramatic or a long-term relationship, this is someone that may feel like they missed an opportunity, but they will probably never express that to you. I don't know. This person is not happy. So I do feel like you got the power back in a situation that has tried to steal yours, and you are milking it out, and you're loving every minute of it. That's the best way I can explain it. And again, I feel like you're still on to new things. Money is looking really good for you guys, okay? That does seem to be more the focus for you personally this week, not necessarily love, but money does look good for you guys. But when it comes to this person, yeah, I feel like you got a chokehold on them somehow. Like, they can't say nothing now. Like, what are they going to say? Or maybe you dealt with a guy that took advantage of the fact of your vulnerabilities or something like that, and now you got a control on them. So what the fuck are you going to say now, buddy? I fucking love this read. I love it. I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. So it's kind of giving me the vibe like they deserve it. I don't know. Or you dealt with someone that always tried to make you feel not good enough. I don't know. It does feel kind of good, and you're feeling good. Whoever this is resonating for, you're feeling good. You're like, my precious, let me move on with my life. So your hard work is paying off with something you've been working on, and it has put a chokehold on someone else. They can't say shit now, and I like it. So it's not very lovey-dovey, but it is what it is. I mean, any advice for Pisces? Any more advice for Pisces? Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands. So keep optimistic. Two of Pentacles is saying that money is coming in. You're given the opportunity to regain control of your financial situation, but also still be careful, right? Two of Pentacles is like, okay, you may be creating new streams of income, or you're organizing your finances, things like that, but also be mindful of, like, don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy. Walk away from anything impulsive. The Two of Pentacles, like, stay on track, stay on track. It can talk about, like, Two of Pentacles. This is about getting organized financially. Maintaining your balance, though. Needing to walk away from anything impulsive. Like, maintain optimism, but be more so driven with security or balance right now, rather than, like, don't let something get to your head. So, I don't know, something like that. That's all about financial organization, needing to reorganize financially, or if money is coming in, have a plan for that before you impulsively spend, something like that. Or Two of Pentacles, work-life balance as well. You know, schedules, routines, work-life balance. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse, World in reverse. So this is like needing to clean up the mess. Yes, there's something here you're able to be free from, but it is putting you in a place where now it's time to clean up the residual mess from an end to a partnership or to a disconnect. So the Five of Pentacles is actually a positive card, believe it or not. Okay? Because at least you're acknowledging the adversity and you're not living in la la land or degrading yourself to uphold something that isn't even real. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is like spiritual poverty, where you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you're trying to keep up with the Kardashians, okay? Five of Pentacles is like embracing the adversity, embrace the struggle when it comes to some type of disconnect, but also recognize the little bits of mess that you may need to clean up. There is money coming in where you're able to get things in order and pay what you need to pay and all of that good stuff, but make sure you stick to some type of plan or get organized financially, walk away from anything impulsive, and yeah, embrace the struggle, but just don't get lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? Take your time, manage your resources properly, things like that. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also have Aries, strong Aries, and Scorpio. So I hope this helped you guys. I'm going to be on here more often. I love you guys so much. I got to go rest my jaw. But I love you guys, and all the best. Bye.